So this episode is going to be longer than usual because we totally missed the whole episode, and that was because of we'll get to why that was missed. We'll get to why that was missed. So let's start with SmackDown because SmackDown we did not cover, and SmackDown was a
Nope.
thing because we had the King of the Ring slash Queen of the Ring thing, but it started off with Cody coming out and Nick Aldis bringing out Cody's opponent for the King slash Queen of the Ring, Logan Paul. How do you feel about this match?
That came left field. Like I didn't expect that. I expected that more so SummerSlam, not King of the Ring. So like it kind of fucked me up. I'm cool with it. Evidently, it's title for title.
That's not true. That's not true because they never said exactly it was title for title. Cody just said out of his mouth, "I'll beat you for that title." Cody just said that, and that's what
Yeah,
that's what fucking with everybody because Cody said, "I'll beat you for that title," because it was never stated title for title. It's him going for the
yeah,
WWE title, and he said he's going to have Logan Paul, him pronouns pal, said he was going to have both titles, and then Cody said, "I'll beat you for your U.S. title," which they never specifically said is title for title. Now that doesn't mean that on SmackDown they'll change it and be like, "Oh, it's title for title," but that'll be really stupid. That would be really stupid. They just should have it for the WWE title. That's it.
yeah.
And like
No,
that's
thank
what
you for clearing that up.
yeah, no, because that's what fucked me up. Because like I watched it, I heard everything that was going on, and immediately everybody jumped online and was like, "Oh, it's title for title, it's title for title, it's title for title." And it's like the way that it was worded was like Cody was just fucking with him, was like, "I could beat you for that title," and it just wasn't like, "Oh my god, like they're doing title for title." That's what fucked me up. Was like, why did people just immediately jump the title for title?
Yeah,
It was so weird, but I'm totally I'm totally cool with this match. Like I found out ahead of time that this match was happening, and I was like, oh, this is a thing. And so I was like, kind of already like, yeah, all right, I'm cool with it.
it's gonna be a banger.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, because Logan Paul always puts on bangers.
Yep.
So yeah, that's definitely going to be a banging ass match. And the thing that a lot of people have pointed out, which I already know, was when they go to Saudi Arabia, it's usually they put Logan Paul in a match in Saudi Arabia. So,
Yeah, that is true.
yep. Well, that's not a big thing. So we had the Queen of the Ring match, which was Nia versus Naomi. Family against family, bloodline against bloodline. And Nia wins. Which at first I was like, I didn't see that coming, but then like as it played out with the rest of the tournament, I'm like, oh, it makes sense why she won.
Yeah,
Because like this, like at first I was like, Naomi should have won, but then like I saw the rest of the tournament and I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense. So then we had a backstage with Carmelo Hayes and Bartender Cabron. And Bartender Cabron and Mello both was in NXT, and he basically said, Mello, you can't handle the big time. I can. I've been here before. Melo said, well, meet me out in the ring and I'll show you.
and show him he did.
Oh, he did. He did something in the match that like I was waiting for somebody to do eventually, but like he did it and was like, oh, that's fucked up. So then they had like the DIY. I like how they're doing like all of the new like moving overs because like they did this thing with DIY. They had like this little preview of them coming up to SmackDown, and then we had Mello versus Bartender, and Mello smacked him in his bald ass head in the middle of the match. I love that.
Like, why hasn't anybody done that? He's been bald for a couple years now.
Exactly. But this match was really good because like it really showed off who Mello was. Mello definitely got the win, and I mean people are going to start to get behind Mello eventually.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw this out there to you.
Mhm.
You were talking about SummerSlam, and I want to tell you, throw this out to you. What do you think about
Okay.
Melo beating Logan Paul for the U.S. title at SummerSlam?
I'm cool with that. Like, I love Logan Paul as United States champion, but Melo like would be a great one too, and it would be
Yes.
a banger for match.
Oh, that would be so good. Like, I really hope they go with that. And that's the well, I said that was a match, but I didn't even realize that that was part of the King of the Ring tournament and Melo advanced. I did not realize that.
Hmm.
So then we had Bailey in the back, and Chelsea Green was there, and Piper, and they both were like just beefing with her, and like they're saying she's gonna win Queen of the Ring, and I'm gonna beat you for the championship. And Bailey was looking at her like, okay, that's not gonna happen, but all right. So then we had Jade versus Piper in the Queen of the Ring match. And this was a match where like a lot of people was like, "Oh my God, Jade can sell. Jade can sell." And I saw like one person online go, "WWE's dropping a ball with Jade Cargill. Like she was never like this in AEW." It's like, yeah, because she's actually a human now instead of just like some wrecking ball.
Exactly. She's actually wrestling. Like, doesn't like bulldoze through people.
Exactly, and she beat Piper, so that sets up Naya versus Jade next week or when SmackDown.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So then Bianca came out because Bianca was in a match and she's having the next match, which we do have to talk about because she wins her match and she goes further in the Queen of the Ring because she beats Candice LeRae.
Yeah.
So Tiffany Stratton beat Mia Yim on the show that was whatever, a house show, whatever. Here's the thing.
Hmm.
Tiffany was like trying to do a meme and be like a smartass and do a meme with like her punching Jade and Bianca like during a tag match, a 6-man tag match. She did
Yeah.
that. She put this thing online. Now this thing has went super like viral in some spaces, and she immediately pulled it down because if you listen to what happens, like she punches Jade, but like you know how like you do a TikTok or a reel and they have like something behind it and it like just says something. It said black bitch. Like, whoa. And it was like, when I heard it, I was like, because at first I seen it and I wasn't listening to it. I just seen it like pop up on my timeline and it was like, oh, Tiffany's canceled, Tiffany's canceled. And then I heard it and was like, oh shit. And apparently she took it down. And the Bianca versus Tiffany Stratton match is supposed to happen on SmackDown apparently is no longer happening. So I don't
Yeah.
know. Like it kind of just like she kind of fucked up there. Like she really fucked up.
Kind of.
Yeah, like
She.
I part of me like this is just a part of me trying to be like a rational human says she may have not heard what she put on until she put it on. Like this is me being a little bit, but knowing how people are is like nah she probably did know she know like a little bit of me is like
It,
she know.
it could be either one because that does happen where you like there'll be something in editing and like you don't realize it's there. You know,
Yeah, and it's
it
like
does
oh
happen. I'm not trying to get like give her bail and stuff like that. Like she fucked up. She fucked up. Like, but yeah, it's a possibility.
yeah, because like I 100% like as soon as I seen it, I was like, yeah, she's fucked. Like she can kind of get out of this one, but like it'll be kind of hard. It'll be kind of hard, but
Yeah.
we'll see. So then we had a backstage with the new bloodline, the Savage bloodline, and they're talking to Paul Heyman, and Solo Sokoa goes, "I talked to Roman Reigns, and Roman said I'm the new tribal chief." and you're gonna be my wise man. And Paul, like, he can't say anything because he hasn't talked to Roman, so he doesn't know. And the funny part is everybody goes, like, I saw so many people go, oh, Roman gave him the tribal chief and he's now the new tribal chief. It's like, no, that's not what happened. He literally heard Paul Heyman say he hasn't talked to him since WrestleMania. So that means, oh, you haven't talked to him? I'm going to usurp the throne while he's not here.
basically, because who knows what Roman's doing? Roman probably don't even know what's going on. So
That's the funny part.
yeah,
Roman, I don't think Roman knows what's going on. And I feel like it's going to be Roman doesn't know what's going on. One, and two, The Rock is still running shit.
yes,
So Bobby Lashley apparently got injured. I don't know where the fuck all these injuries are coming from. Like they're just random injuries.
right?
Like people are just like, nah, fuck it, I'm injured. I'm injured. Like what the fuck? How did you get injured? Like Bobby's fucking injured, so they had to take him out and they replaced him with Angelo Dawkins. So Angelo Dawkins took on Tama Tonga. What are your thoughts on Tama Tonga's entrance?
I like it. I gave it a second, like second shot and whatever, because like
Mm-hmm.
your initial thing from what you told me, you loved it, but you didn't like the music. So like I went back, tried to listen to the music better. I kind of like it because it kind of seems like a modern head shrinker thing, which part of the family and shit. So it
Mm-hmm.
gives that vibe.
Like I don't like the music. I just like the presentation. I like his Titantron and the fire they gave him and the flashing lights. He looks like a fucking star. It's just the music for me
Yeah.
just ain't hitting. It's just the music for me.
The only problem I have, and it has nothing to do with Tama, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's Solo. Like Solo has like a basic ass entrance, and he's supposed to be quote unquote the new tribal chief, the leader.
Mm-hmm.
But Tama seems like a bigger deal than him.
I feel like they're gonna revamp it and give him something cool because when Tama won, because he beat Angelo Dawkins, they beat down everybody, and then like it was
Yeah,
just like it was this cool thing, and they're standing there, and then they start playing Solo's music, and it's just like this does not fit with the blood. This doesn't fit. Like it don't feel right.
yeah. Now that you said that, I'm thinking about the music. It doesn't fit.
Yeah. So then they had a Blair Davenport thing because she's coming. She's getting a rehaul. She's doing her hair is different. She looks kind of different. So she'll be debuting sometime soon.
Yeah,
And then the main event was Randy Orton versus AJ Styles, and of course they had a fucking banger.
of
And
course.
it wound up being AJ Styles losing to Randy Orton. I actually thought they were going to let AJ win here.
Same.
Like to
King of
be honest,
Phenomenal. Imagine that shit.
yeah, right. But like this, like to be honest, like I didn't think that they were gonna really turn it up when it came to King of the Queen of the Ring. Cause like I was like, okay, I wanted a tournament. They gave me the tournament, but I didn't think they was gonna literally just on the whole entire show just have nothing but wrestling and very few in betweens. Like it's more
Yep.
wrestling on the show than it was ever before. And it's like, God damn, this is really good. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I love this tournament.
like this is great. And the tournament keeps getting better and better. So yeah, this was fucking awesome.
Funny how like a few episodes back we were bitching about tournaments.
Hmm. But see, that's the thing. We were bitching about tournaments that didn't make any goddamn sense. So like, how the fuck you
Yeah,
got there? This is just a straight out
exactly.
flat. Hey, you win, you move on tournament. That's it.
Yeah,
Like that's what makes this great. It's like you win, you move on. Boom.
it wasn't
Like
overthought.
exactly, and that's what's good about this.
Yes, I agree.
So we go from SmackDown to Collision because Collision was next. And they started off with Brian Danielson and Claudio Castagnoli versus Top Flight Security. And this match was good, but the end was just like a little thing of like, hmm. And I feel like this is going to lead to something because I don't think it's going to lead to something right now. It's going to lead to something eventually.
Yeah.
But after Brian and Claudio wins, Brian stands in the ring and cuts his promo, and Claudio leaves. And later on, Claudio cuts a promo and was like, "Listen," he was like, "I understand that you're like you want to do this thing, stand up for AEW, whatever, whatever. But why'd you pick Eddie Kingston? You know I hate Eddie Kingston. Why'd you pick him? Out of all people, you pick Eddie?" He's like, "Nah, that ain't." He's like, "That don't work for me, player." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I mean,
Yeah, that's dissension.
yeah, it's like a little dissension, but like something that happens on Rampage. I mean, not Rampage, on Dynamite that like kind of throws a little dispel of like, "Oh no, that's not happening." But this was like straight up a little bit of dissension. It's like, yeah, this is something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
To be honest, I kind of want them to split up because Brian even said like after Wrestle Dream is over, like I'm done. So,
And he's one of the founders, so there's really no point in the group without him.
hmm so then we had Will Ospreay versus Lee Moriarty, which was a really good match. And
Yep.
so Roger Strong was out there and he was on commentary and he basically was just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna beat Will Ospreay." And then after the match, Will Ospreay gets attacked by Shane Taylor. Like, oh, okay. So that shuts up Shane Taylor versus Will Ospreay next week.
Yes.
So then we had the Mogul Embassy. They were out there facing some local talent, and they won. Brian Cage cut a promo about how he turned on Swerve, and the Swerve popped up and beat the shit out of the Mogul Embassy and beat the shit out of Brian Cage and challenged them to a championship eliminator match on Dynamite. Like, I understand that you want to get your hands on him, but you didn't have to put, if he wins, you get a title match. It's like, well, you didn't
Yeah,
have
that
to do that.
always boggles my mind.
Yeah, it's like you were going to get him anyway, but like that's like too extra. And then like he murdered the rest of the Mogul Embassy. He like threw him into the steps, hit him with shit, he fucked them up. He fucked them up.
It's like he's the smallest member. Like everybody else towers over him. Like what the
Mm-hmm.
fuck? I don't care you had a weapon.
Right. So then we have Daniel Garcia versus somebody who I can't remember his name. And Daniel Garcia wins. He goes in the crowd and starts dancing. But while he does that, some random person runs in the ring and tries to like, I don't even know what the fuck he was trying to do. Like he just doing something and they just like got him out of there. So
Was it a fan or something?
yeah, it was a wrestling
I
fan. It was a
forget.
random fan. It was a random fan and he was just like trying to cause havoc.
Yeah.
So then we had Tom Billingsley, which is the Dynamite Kid's nephew. It's not his son, it's his nephew. And he wrestled his ass off against Dax. And this was great. Like,
Yeah, like for a newbie, like he's like really good. So
mm-hmm.
he has a future.
And one of the things that like made me really happy and popped me was a few days later, he took the match to Bret Hart. And him and Bret Hart on camera were watching this match, and Bret Hart was pointing out what he did wrong, what he did right. And this was like so cool, not only because he got Bret to do it, but also because that's Dax's idol. And Dax got to hear Bret's like honest review of what he did. And it was like, that was really cool. Like, that was really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and apparently he's going to stick around and try to do more wrestling. I hope AEW grabs him because it would be perfect for him to be there in AEW, learn the craft and grow and become more of a wrestler. And somebody pointed this out and I kind of agree. They said he was
Mhm.
more Chris Benoit than Chris Benoit was. I'm like, you know what? He kind of was. He was really fucking
I
good.
I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was really good. So then we had the Young Bucks and a backstage thing from last week, and they're talking, and then Christopher Daniels walks up, and he gets mad at the Young Bucks and he said, "Hey, this is a movie signed up for. This is a movie started, blah blah blah." And he basically challenges them to a match on Dynamite. And he said, "I'm gonna have a partner, and it's gonna be Matt Sydal." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. Don't really care. This is just not my thing. I don't really give a shit." And you know why? Later on, I'm going to break loose and I'm going to stray away from my normal bullshit and I'm going to say some shit. So just be prepared. I'm just warning you guys now. I'm going to say some shit. There's going to be some shit that you're not going to be ready for. I'm going to say some shit. So
I'm ready.
so then we get Dax and Dax challenges Okada. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like that's going to be a great match. So then we had Robin Renegade, my niece, versus Thunder Rosa.
You son of a bitch.
So the funny part was like I thought Thunder Rosa was gonna beat her in like 2 minutes. I'm like, all right, Thunder Rosa is gonna beat her. It's over. Blah blah blah. No, this was like a 4 or 5 minute match. Like Robin was like, this was a long fucking match. I'm like, oh shit.
Did you know this was
So
a rematch?
no, wait, it was a rematch.
Yeah, apparently, like according to the commentator, like few years ago, like I want to say when like the first episode and whatever
Mm-hmm.
of like that was a match. Like I'm
Oh,
probably quoting it wrong, but I know for a fact it was a rematch and whatever, and like Robin got destroyed and all that, so that's why I guess they gave her a little bit more.
oh shit. Well, that was great.
I assume they have a third one. Robin's finally gonna beat her,
Oh, that would be so cool. That would be so cool.
like
So
her
then,
evolution.
yeah, then we had a backstage of fucking Talia and Johnny for no fucking reason. Like to be honest, they didn't even do shit. They didn't do shit. Like they didn't do shit. It's just like they didn't even challenge anybody. They just said we're here and we love wrestling. Like okay, cool, yay. That's all I heard was like we're here and we love wrestling. Okay, cool. That's fine with me, I guess. And then we had Hook, and Hook said, I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna beat Jericho's ass if he doesn't give me a shot at my title. Okay, okay. So then we had a banging match: Kyle O'Reilly versus Edge for the TNT title.
Yes,
Like the funny part about this
awesome
is
match.
like this match was good, but like what happened on Dynamite just like fucking blows this shit out of the water because it was so fucking hilarious. When we get the Dynamite, I'm gonna laugh my fucking ass off, dude. But this match was so good,
Mhm.
and like I want Kyle O'Reilly to win something, and something really weird has been happening on Twitter, and I know you haven't been paying
Okay.
attention to this because it was random. So last week, well, not even last week, a couple days ago, Adam Cole posted a picture of him and Kyle when they started, when they were in Ring of Honor together, and they were tag team. Posted this picture. I'm like, okay, cool. Then he posted their bloody, very deep, grungy match when they had the match at Final Battle, and like fucking Adam Cole beat the shit out of Kyle O'Reilly, but Kyle O'Reilly won, and like he bloodied him up and everything. Like he posted, he posted that match, he posted that match for some reason, and like he just was like, I don't know why Adam Cole is posting this shit. It's random. Like
It's probably like a thing of things to come. Like when he comes back, that's gonna be one of his first feuds.
I hope so. I really do because like he just keeps like he's poking this bear and like out of nowhere, it's just like he's basically kind of calling him out, but not calling him out. Like okay,
Yeah.
cool. So then we had Rampage, and it was Dalton Castle versus um Trent Beretta, and Trent beats Dalton Castle. It's like at at this point, I don't know why Dalton Castle is here. Nigga don't know why he's here. He just needs to go. It's over. And that's
I
not
feel like
even
he's
a
lost everything.
yeah, it is not even a shot at Dalton Castle. It's just like he's just a shadow of who he was. So
Yep.
then we get Diana Perrazzo, and she's pissed off, and she's going back to her ways. We get Roosh thing. Roosh says he's coming back and he's going to do his thing. And then we get Brian Keith, and he beats. I wanted to call him Driller Maloney, but that's the guy in New Japan. He beat
Yeah.
he beat the big guy from I forgot his name, but he's the big guy from the thing. The Workhorseman. He's from the Workhorseman. What is his goddamn name? It's not JD Drake.
Yeah, it is. It
It
is.
is JD Drake. Oh, JD Drake. Okay,
Yeah.
he beat JD Drake. And then we had Edge get really angry and challenge Malachi Black to a steel cage barbed wire match. And he says, a double or nothing is going to be me and you, steel cage barbed wire match. We had Dina Prazo beating Lady Frost. And a great match that I think Lady Frost should have won. I'm not even joking. Like, she was killing it. And, like, but Deanna Perrazzo, like, just turned full bad guy. And it's like, no, no, no. Nah, she has to win. But like Lady Frost
Two
fucking killed
questions.
this match. Two answers.
One dealing with this, right?
Yes.
Has Lady Frost ever won a match while she got there? Because if not, she's another one that needs to like leave, just like Dalton Castle.
She has not. She has not won a match since she got here.
She, she's talented. She needs to fucking leave. I've seen her like in other companies, and
Mm-hmm.
she's like good.
Yes.
And the steel cage barbed wire match.
Mm-hmm.
Your opinion? Do you think this is gonna be good? Because last time we had this, which obviously not in this company, it kind of sucked. If I
I
remember correctly, it was Big Show or somebody.
yes, I feel like this one is going to be really good. I feel like this is going to be a slice of ECW mixed with a slice of regular. Like this is gonna like it's
Oh,
going to be a little bit of a violent thing. So yeah, that's gonna be great.
but so it's gonna be actual barbed wire this time because
Yes.
that shit in the first one, I don't even remember it.
No, this one is gonna be actual barbed wire. So
Oh, okay.
then after the match, Thunder Rosa comes out to try to beat up Diana Perrazzo, but she runs through the crowd, and they're gonna have their match eventually. Then we had an acclaimed video, and they're coming back, and it's like, okay, they gotta. I don't know. Like, I don't want them to come back. I mean, I want Anthony Bowens to come back, but I don't want Max Caster to come back. But sure, whatever.
I don't even mind Belly coming back.
Yeah. And then we had a Scorpio Sky promo. Don't know where the hell he's been, and he says the sky is the limit. Sure, but like, where the
According to your
hell has he
promo,
been?
he got injured again.
When?
That's the mystery. I was hoping you would be able to answer it, but he said he just came back from another injury.
Well, shit. So then we had the main event of Rampage. It was Pac versus Johnny TV, and he beat Johnny TV like handily. Like it wasn't like he did anything wild. He just beat him, just like pop, 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 and it was over. I was like, oh well, that sucks for him. Like great, like
Johnny TV's another one that needs to leave.
yeah, it's like a lot of people here that just like are losers, and there's no winning. Like they have never won anything. Losers, losers. So after the Pac match, the Gun Club or the Bullet Club Gold basically called him out and said, "Yo, find two guys, and we're gonna do this triple threat. I mean, the 6-man match." All right.
They do realize that that triangle's a thing, right?
No, nobody realizes that. Nobody realizes that. So that was that. Then we had, at the same time, while this is going on, we had New Japan Capital Collision. I think it's called Capital Collision. Don't remember. So we had a match that was really fucking good. and this was like two champions in this match. It was Shingo Takagi versus Yuya Uemura, and this was a great match. Is like Yuya won. He was out of the three returning young lions. Well, four returning young lions. Yuya is the first one to have a singles title, and he has the King of Pro Wrestling title. So he's the first one to have a singles title. And he was going for the never open weight title against Shingo. And Shingo beat him, but he like Yuya was really fucking close. He was really fucking close to beating Shingo. And like Stephanie Vicaire took on Alexandra Winter, and both of those both of those women need to be in somebody's fucking roster right now, especially Stephanie Vicaire. Stephanie Vicaire, like her, like I remember finding her in a fucking Mexican promotion on YouTube. I found her because she was very pretty. I was like, wow, like who is this? I thought she was a valet. And then I watched her wrestle. I was like, oh shit, she's really good. And she's been growing and growing and growing. And now she's at the point where she's a fucking superstar and somebody needs to put her on a fucking roster. I'm kind of pissed that like she's the New Japan Strong Women's Champion, but I mean she needs to be on like AEW, WWE. I know that like some of them may be trepidatious because she doesn't speak like full English, but I'm like, come on, guys, like somebody got to put her on a roster. Seriously.
Her name sounds familiar. Like I swear, well, both of them sound familiar. In fact, I swear they were featured like in an AEW, if not like an Impact or something.
Alexandra Winter, if I'm not mistaken, I think she wrestled in NXT UK. Because I do know I've seen her in like all of the UK promotions, but I'm not sure. I think she might have wrestled in NXT UK for a while. Stephanie has like
Okay,
she had her biggest match was against Mercedes in the opening round of the Strong tournament, and like that was like her biggest match. But like she's been popping up on like little places here and there. She might have been on Impact once or twice,
okay.
but like she's like oh like she's a real like she's really awesome. So now we get to the meat and potatoes of the show, which was we finally get to the match Eddie Kingston versus Gabe Kidd for the New Japan Strong title. And this is a no ropes match. It's a no ropes match. And the only way to win is if you stand up at the 10 count. Holy shit. Like this was everything I wanted in this match because they just went in there and beat the dog shit out of each other. Because Gabe Kidd is one of those motherfuckers that will beat the living shit out of somebody. He will beat the living shit out of somebody, and Eddie Kingston is one of those people who won't die but will come back and try to beat you. And Eddie was like whooping his ass at one point, and then Gabe Kidd just like turned it all around. It was a fucking table in between the ring and a fucking guardrail. Gabe Kidd suplexed Eddie, and as if you're watching this, you just immediately you just know Eddie's legs hit the fucking guardrail, just and you just see it, and you just see how it bounced over, and like he's down on the floor, and you can literally just see him just say to the referee, "I can't stand up right now." And Gabe Kidd gets up, he wins the title, and David Finlay comes out and celebrates with him. And everybody's just like in pure silence because fucking Eddie Kingston is down. He's down on the floor. And it's like, oh, okay. Then Eddie finally gets up. And as soon as he gets in the ring, Jack Perry shows up. And Jack Perry was on the card already. And he's looking at Jack Perry. Then behind him, here comes the Young Bucks. They beat the shit out of Eddie Kingston and basically say, hey, we're back in New Japan, blah, 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 and all of this shit. And immediately I wanted to turn the TV off. Like I paid for the show. I wanted to fucking turn it off. Like I don't want the fucking Young Bucks in fucking New Japan. I don't want AEW anywhere near New Japan. There was somebody online because I always thought I was crazy because I've been seeing this. And this is the part where you people waiting for. There was somebody online who put out a tweet And his tweet was so elegantly, tastefully done, and it was just so great. I'm gonna get back to the tweet after I say some more stuff. But the tweet said AEW is the Drake of the wrestling business. Where is the Kendrick Lamar? So he put that tweet out, and I saw so many people react to that tweet in the dumbest ways possible. One, what the fuck does this even mean? And then somebody immediately went to like the WWE shit, was like, well, they're sexual pedophiles in fucking WWE. They should be Drake. What are you talking about? And
The fuck?
that's where they left it, because, like I said, I'm going to explain it later. I'm going to get back to that. But that tweet, I immediately retweeted it. I liked the tweet because I knew exactly what the tweet meant, and I will get back to it later. So,
Okay.
WWE earlier, well, not WWE, Noah earlier today said they're going to work with WWE. They want to work with a stronger thing of WWE. A friend of mine's, like, I love her dearly. I love her dearly, and like she's one of my closest friends. She just immediately tweeted, I don't want to see any Western company work with a no Eastern company work with a Western company. They don't know how to work with a Japanese company. They don't know how to like work with them. They're gonna garbage them and ravage them. It's gonna be so bad. I don't want WWE anywhere near them.
I seen
And
that.
and I immediately put my phone down because I was going to say something immediately, like just going to say something to her immediately, because you can't say that. And I saw so many people get up in arms about it, and they were just so angry about WWE working with Noah. And I was like, oh, okay. And my friends over at the Working Stiff podcast, they have said exactly what I'm about to say. New Japan and AEW's relationship isn't great. It's not great. What they mean by that, now this is the point where I get back to the tweet. They were saying exactly what the tweet said, but not so vaguely. The tweet about AEW being Drake is the reason a lot of people don't understand this rap beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Because Kendrick Lamar, the biggest thing that he said so far is Drake is a pedophile, and people around him are pedophiles, and he's just a sex offender. That's what everybody took from this. That's what everybody took from this. But at the very beginning of this rap beef, everybody still misinterpreted something that he was saying. Kendrick Lamar had said something about Drake and his blackness. The first thing that everybody took from this was, oh, you're coming at him because he's biracial? That's so stupid. Oh, you talking about him because he's light-skinned, because of this, because of that. And it didn't take until Kendrick Lamar dropped his hit single, Not Like Us, to the very end, the last verse, for him to actually lay it out to people. And they still missed it, because once they get to the last verse, they still forget what this is about, because they're already singing about the certified lover boy, certified pedophile, and A minor. Everybody's singing about that. But the last verse is the verse where this all makes sense, because in the last verse, he breaks down how Drake is a culture vulture, how he is a person that goes into different parts of rap and steals from it and uses it and makes it his own thing and presents it like, hey, I did this, and takes from the creators who are actually doing shit and leaves them in the dust and moves on and just steals their sound and goes, haha, I won, you suck. What that means is AEW have been stealing and been culture vultures to New Japan, which I have been saying off of this podcast for years. Why I have not, for the last 3 months, said anything about this AEW New Japan relationship on this. Every time it comes up, every time I bring up Moxley, I just move by it, because I hate the way that AEW is working with New Japan and stealing from them. New Japan has got nothing from this fucking thing. Nothing, not a goddamn thing. They haven't got 1 fucking cent. They haven't got shit from this. And AEW has fucking benefited from everything New Japan done. And nobody sees it because their favorite is the world champion. Or, hey, we get to see this person. But you get to see Okada every week because he now is part of AEW. You get to see Jay White every week because he's part of AEW. Will Ospreay because he's part of AEW. Ozzy Open because they're part of AEW. Everybody that they fucking stole from New Japan. Now everybody's going, oh, New Japan sucks because there's nobody there. Why is there nobody there? Because AEW took them. They
Yep.
fucking culture vultured New Japan. But nobody wants to say it out loud because nobody wants to believe it. Nobody's like, oh, you just hating on AEW. No, if AEW just stayed AEW and just played nicely with New Japan and said, hey, we could do some Forbidden Doors. Hey, this is fine. That's fine. When the first Forbidden Door happened, I literally said, I don't want this. But I'm going to go in this with an open mind. 3 years later, look at where we're at. They done stole half of New Japan, and New Japan is trying to struggle just to stay alive. But nobody wants to admit this shit. Everybody's just like, no, AEW is the greatest. AEW is the greatest. No. This is the bad part. This is the bad part of the shit that they do. And now you want to get mad at WWE because WWE is going to work with Noah. I swear to God, I hope WWE does the exact opposite of what everybody thinks they're going to do. I hope they work with Noah and go, hey, we'll do like a little wrestling exchange. We're not going to steal your guys. We're going to send some of our guys over there to you, have a little thing. You can send some guys over here. We're not going to steal any of your guys. We're just going to play nice, and we're just going to put you on TV. I don't think that's going to happen, but I wish that would happen so people would go, oh, that's how this is supposed to go, and really open up their eyes and realize what happened with AEW and New Japan. And everybody that goes, oh, no, the reason in New Japan people left to go to AEW is because of more money. You can keep saying there's more money. You can keep saying that's a reason. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. He fucking took them and he has them in his little playpen and he's playing with them. Like, I'm done fucking playing around. I'm done pussyfooting and just jumping around this fucking subject. Every time it come up, I'm going to say exactly how I feel. I don't fucking like it. I don't fucking like their working relationship. Fuck this. It is so fucking horrible. Nobody benefits except for fucking AEW. New Japan doesn't benefit shit. So that's my spin on this. That's
That
it.
made me happy because, like, yeah, we talked about this off the podcast, and yeah, it's not fair to New Japan. Look how they screwed over Impact. Like,
Exactly.
no one should work. No one should work with AEW. I'm gonna say it. Like, fuck that. Like, no one. Like, only ones that capitalize with work at AEW is AEW. You know?
Exactly. But nobody sees it that way. They're like, oh, AEW's the greatest. Like, yes, AEW puts on great shows. AEW has a great roster. AEW has great things. But if you're so blind to just like blindly follow this promotion and say that they do this and that and not see any of the bad that they do, come on. Come on. You can't do that. Like, you can't be that way. Like, this has been 5 years. Like, it's time to just wake up and say, okay, they are doing some bad things. No, everybody's just like,
Yeah.
no, they're great. They're great. I
And like
can't stand
those
it.
fans are like the worst. Like, what the fuck? Like, all companies have bad. Like, I'll admit it. I'm the WWE guy, but even I see their flaws. You know? They even have flaws today, and then they're great. But
Dude, they have so many fucking flaws. And like most of the time we just be like, all right, they suck and move on. Like I always say,
yeah,
the only reason we hold AEW to a different standard is because they're supposed to be a different promotion. They're supposed to be better.
they're supposed to be
Like
the
that's
killers.
yeah, like we're holding you to a different, and they're not doing anything. Like they're not doing anything. They're
Yeah,
doing everything bad, and everyone is just forgetting about it. Because that person that put out that tweet about the Drake and Kendrick Lamar AEW reference, he had like 1,000 AEW fans come in there and start talking shit, and they didn't even understand the fucking reference. That's what pissed me
yeah,
off. And he literally had to come back 6 hours later and say, I don't know, like, you're mad at me. You don't even know what this is about. Then he clarified it and no one fucking responded. And I came, like, I jumped in there and I was like, dude, this is one of the greatest fucking analogies that, like, this was spot on. Like, you hit the mark. Like, this was perfect. This is a perfect analogy of what AEW is doing to New Japan. And the funny part was, everybody's saying this, but this person does nothing but watch Japanese wrestling. That's like up and down his fucking timeline. There's nothing but Japanese wrestling. No AEW, no WWE. It's just Japanese wrestling. And it's like, he has a point. Like, this person doesn't watch any American wrestling. It's just Japanese wrestling. This is an honest fucking answer. And also, another thing, when somebody in Japan put up a fucking tweet and they put a poll, and the poll is, what do you think should main event Dominion? The winner of the Best of the Super Juniors or the World Championship match? The Best of the Super Juniors won by a clear margin. So, because I still have to get to the ending of the fucking show, because Moxley beat Shota Umino, who is his young boy. He beat him and he said, Shota, you're not ready yet, but like soon you'll be ready. But after that, Evil attacked Moxley. And when Evil attacked Moxley, he said, I'm the real world champion. I'm also the president. Fuck you. I'm going to give you a shot at my title. Now, everybody is going, oh, the reason that poll won was because it's going to be Evil versus Moxley. No, no one cares about Moxley as champion. They want somebody from New Japan, a Japanese wrestler, to be a champion. Like, even Zack Sabre Jr., people are clamoring for Zack Sabre Jr. I'm clamoring for Zack Sabre Jr. Like, fucking, like, most of my hardcore New Japan friends are like, dude, it should be Zack Sabre Jr. Zack should do it. Zack should do it. And we're all clamoring for Zack. We want Zack. Before the pandemic, Zack choked out fucking Moxley. It was said on this podcast. The pandemic happened, never happened. So it's the perfect time for Zack to save us and win that title back for somebody who actually is in fucking New Japan.
Zack as world champion would be awesome.
Yes, and it's about time. It is fucking long overdue. And
Yeah.
to further how this fucking championship is treated, Moxley comes out on Dynamite. It's him and Bryan Danielson, and they take on Kyle Fletcher and Jeff Cobb. Opening match. It happens. Moxley and Danielson win. After the match, Moxley gets attacked by Takeshita. And Takeshita's going, I want the title. Where the fuck does this fit in? Like, where does this fit in with the championship? Like, where the fuck does this fit in? Like, this is, like,
it's random.
What is, yeah, it's random as shit. Like, Moxley already has a title match against Evil at Dominion, which is June 9th. What the fuck does this have to do with fucking Takeshita? And it's like, I know that Takeshita called him out weeks ago. They never followed up. They never said anything. They never went back to it. It's just like Takeshita comes out now, like, hey, I won the title match. Give me the title. Okay, when is this going to happen? I don't know. It's not even, they haven't even set it up. They're going to put it on a pay-per-view. They haven't even said it's on a pay-per-view. Pay-per-view is next week. And like the card is like mostly loaded up. It's not even on there.
It probably wind up on a random Dynamite at that. That's how much they care.
Dude, if it winds up on a fucking random Dynamite, that furthers my fucking point of how much they give a shit about fucking New Japan. And
yeah,
after the match, Claudio comes out with a fucking, it looked like a fucking car jack or something. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that?
that's what I thought it was.
Like, why the fuck did he come up with that? And like, he's still cool with Brian and them, but it's like, like, that was weird.
Yeah.
So they're hyping up for later on is going to be like Swerve and Brian Cage. So Edge comes out. He gets attacked by the fucking House of Black. And there was one point in this that I was literally scared for Edge's life. Like Malachi Black beats the shit out of him and he takes his wedding ring off. I I have no idea what this means. Like I have no idea what this means. Somebody stupid was like, "Oh, he's gonna propose to him." Like, no, that's not what's happening.
What the fuck? Like,
It was.
there was a promo later on that
Hmm.
explained it.
Hmm.
Let me like say now, or we
Yes,
wait till
no,
we get to there.
you can say it now.
So more or less, y'all know I'm not the detail guy and whatever. More or less, he's saying like when Edge was like without getting married and whatever, when he was the Brood Edge, he was at his strongest. This ring made him weak. So basically, it's like blaming Beth or whatever, not by name, but blaming his wife and all that. So that's his weakness. My whole point, and I text you about it. Aren't you married too?
Yes, yes, he is. Like
Like,
that's what
what's the
that's
point?
it doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make any sense. Because like to me, it's like okay, we strip him down to nothing, and like he's at his strongest when he has nothing, and it's
Yeah,
like that's not when he's at his strongest. He's at his strongest when he has things, and like that that's what he's gonna prove when he fights them. But Kyle O'Reilly comes down and they fucking murder the shit out of Kyle O'Reilly. I mean, murder his ass. Like they slam the shit out of him and kick him. And the bad part, that wasn't even the part where I feared for his life, because they put the two chairs up to Edge's face, and Brody King was going for the cannonball. Here's the thing: the way Edge was positioned, his neck was not perfectly aligned to where it was like, oh, he's gonna take this and it's not gonna hurt. I swear to God, I thought Brody King broke his neck. I was like, oh my God, he broke Edge's neck.
I wouldn't be surprised if it happened.
Like I was just so scared because I was like, I seen it, and then like Edge like kind of moved his foot. I was like, okay, thank God he's still alive. All right, all right. But like, holy shit, like that scared the fuck out of me. I was like, God damn. But yeah, like I can't wait till they have this. Oh, the fucking shoes, Reebok shoes, pump shoes by the Young Bucks. Eh,
They had punk shoes.
pump, pump, not punk.
Yeah.
Pump shoes. Yeah, they have
Oh,
pump
oh,
shoes.
pump.
Yeah,
Okay.
like back in the '90s when like you used to pump up the Shaq shoes. Yeah, like same
No,
shit.
I remember. Ain't that the same ones that Cena used to like rock?
Oh yeah, Cena used to have them too. They,
Yeah,
and now they have shoes to promote. Good for them. Then
I had them.
oh shit. Then we had FTR and they're talking about they're gonna get the fourth person for this team. Now, then we had the Young Bucks come out. Do you know that they're the tag team champions?
I forgot until they mentioned it that night. Like, oh shit, you are the champions.
Yeah, they haven't defended titles once. They haven't defended fucking tag titles once. They just been doing shit just for themselves. They beat up Christopher Daniels and Matt Sydal. It's like you haven't defended the tag titles. What's the point of you being tag champions? You have tag champions out here defending the tag titles. They're like, no, we got them. It's part of the story. It doesn't even it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I fucking hate it.
Once again, with this screwing over thing, when this company started, we was gonna feature AEW, like AEW type team like that. One, I barely see any for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they are, they're not featured. Second, like you just said, defend the goddamn titles.
Exactly. And then Jack Perry was on commentary. He poured soda on Tony Schiavone. And then the Young Bucks get up to the ramp and they fire Christopher Daniels and say, you have 30 days and we're going to pay you because you're fired. And that's really funny because somebody was talking about the non-compete clause a couple days ago. And he was like, yeah, a lot of people get like the non-complete clause and they're just fine with it because they get to sit home for 90 days and get paid. And they
Yeah,
just like, you know what? We're gonna work that into a story too.
whatever.
Yeah. And then we had the best thing on this fucking show. We had Tony Storm and Mariah May. And Tony Storm, like her promos are so great. Like they're so old timey, but they're just so disgusting at the same time. She was talking about how this little one suckles at her bosom and how she came from. It was like, what the like? Why are you saying this stuff? But it is just it's magical when she does it, and she loves
Mariah ate that
Mariah.
all up too.
Oh, she did. And dude, this is the first time I actually noticed this. They stood next to each other.
Hmm.
Mariah May is taller than Tony Storm. I was like, the fuck? Like, because this is like
You
she
never
stood
noticed
up.
that?
No, she stood up tall and she's like looking down at him. I'm like, the fuck? What is happening?
Yeah, because she has to kneel down to like put her head on her chest.
But the funny part is like I just thought that she was just doing it normally. It was like, oh, okay.
No.
Oh shit. So then we had Hook and he killed a guy. Hook murdered this guy and then he called out Jericho. And he said, Jericho, I want a shot at the title. Jericho comes out. They're literally chanting, please retire. And people are like, oh my God, it's so over. And like, because like the internet has said, please retire, they started chanting it here. So that means he's over. And it's like, no, they really want him to fucking retire. Like, what are you talking about? Like, no, no, no. Jericho's super over. He's not at
But
all.
ho-
Mm-hmm.
however, right?
Yes.
Jericho made a point, and now
Yes.
I don't want him to retire
Because he's going to
because
be
he
in
said,
every Hall of Fame once he retires. Yeah,
"Yes,
I do not
yes,
want that either.
no, don't retire."
So yeah, we're in a conundrum here. Like we have to keep him around because he's going to be in every Hall of Fame. Like shit.
Go
So
to a company we don't watch. There you go.
exactly.
Problem solved.
So Jericho says he's not gonna let Hook have the title. Hook hit him in the head with a microphone. Big Bill got in it. Then Shibata came to save Hook, and I did not know I wanted the thing that I wanted until later on. There was something that happened later on that I'm like, I want that. I didn't know I wanted that, but I want that. So then we had Swerve walk to the ring in a WWE style follow you camera to the ring. And he gets to the ring and he has a phenomenal match with Brian Cage. Like it's fucking phenomenal. Like
Yep.
to be honest, like the world champion, like taking this long to beat Brian Cage is like, that shouldn't happen. But it
It
was
was
still a
like
good
he
match.
was like the underdog.
Exactly. So he beat him, then he calls out Christian. And I'm not even gonna lie, I thought Swerve was smart. This was like the very moment where I was like, oh, he's smart. Because Swerve like looks behind him, then he looks at Christian, and I'm like, oh, he's smart. He's gonna think that somebody's gonna come from behind him, right? Wrong. Because Nick Wayne right from behind him, nut shot. God damn it.
How?
And then Christian beats the shit out of him and hits him with a family portrait, and he says, this is just like you did to my son, Nick Wayne, a few months ago when you came to his house. And then he bust him open and wiped his blood on the picture and basically said he's not a father to his girls. And like I said, I like this story because there's actually a backstory to it. Like it's not just some random
The-
thing and somebody was like, oh, I don't know why he's facing Christian. There's a backstory. Like Christian created a backstory and it makes sense now.
yeah, like you said, it was Christian. I one of the things Christian is the one like controlling this whole thing because holy shit, long term storytelling at that. Not only storytelling, long term. That happened a while ago.
Exactly. So then we have Shibata and Hook. And Hook says he wants to go for the FCW title. And Shibata's like, well, I want to beat up Jericho too. And Hook basically says, okay, man, you can fight. And then Joe comes up, and Joe is like, y'all should stop being assholes. And I'm just like, okay, I want to see a six-man with Joe, Shibata, and Hook. I need that. I need that.
Yeah, 100%.
So then we had Harley Cameron versus Tony Storm. And once again, this is like one of the matches like Tony should have beat Harley Cameron in like 2 minutes, but she took a really long time to beat her. And it's like Harley Cameron isn't even that good. I'm sorry, Harley. Like you're great, but like you're not good. And it's like Tony beat her. And the whole time Serena Deebs is like standing there basically saying, I'm gonna beat you for the title. And it's like, you're not beating her. That's not happening. Like,
It's
and
not.
one of the good things about Tony Storm now is like she figured out how to be this weirdo Tony Storm plus the old Tony Storm at the same time.
Yeah.
So then we had Bruv, and he had a backstage promo with Roderick Strong. I lied to you not. Somebody on Twitter was like, okay, we were joking about the bruv thing. Like you say it, like he said it like 20 times in this one 5 minute promo. He just kept saying bruv, 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 bruv. And at first I thought I was kind of going crazy. I'm like, he's not really saying bruv that much, is he? And like I'm listening, and every other word was bruv. Like, yeah, bruv, like bruv, this is gonna like what like he really bruv the shit out of him.
He's the British version of fucking Vince Russo. Instead of
Yes.
bro, it's bro.
Yup. So then we had Mercedes, and she came out, and then Willow came out by herself, and they're doing a contract signing, and Willow's all nice, and Willow basically says, "Listen, I walked out champion last time. You didn't even walk out." And like Willow is like the funny part is like that was like such a heel line, but Willow is so nice that it like everybody cheered the shit out of it.
I still said like ouch though when you said it, like damn.
Yeah. And then Mercedes got in Mercedes' bag and she started to be a heel and so happy. I've done this. I've done that. Ha ha ha. Like, I'm going to beat you and put you on it. Like, she basically went full heel, but then she wound up getting powerbombed because she slapped Willow, which she shouldn't have did.
And she tried to hit her with the belt too.
Yep. And Willow slammed her ass right through the table. So that's the thing. And I actually once again, I'm going to get myself in a lot of trouble. So, somebody on Twitter who I follow is a big fan of Mercedes, and she literally said AEW is not the place for her. She's like, she's out of place. She doesn't fit. She's like, I know that when she wrestles, she's going to be great. When she cuts promos, she's not good. She's not this. She needs to be back in WWE. That was the perfect fit for her. AEW is not the fit. And I agree. Like I 100% agree because I feel like she's a better WWE person than an AEW person. I
Yes.
told you I'm not holding back on this podcast. So she's a way better WWE person than she is an AEW person. And I saw a bunch of her stands get angry and get mad at that person. And the funny part was one of her stands goes, you should clean up your profile picture before you say anything about her. And it's like,
But they had to do anything.
no, 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 because like this person, her profile picture is her. And this person goes to the gym, has a nice smoking body. I'm sorry. She has a nice smoking body and she's very pretty. What the fuck are you saying? Like, I understand you love Mercedes, but what the fuck are you saying? Like, this is an actual fucking human being that's outside in the real world doing shit and looking great, and you're just gonna say you should clean up your profile picture before you. Like, are you okay? Like, she even has a relationship. Are you okay? Like, are you okay standing Mercedes over there? Like, are you okay? No, you're not. Like, this standing of Mercedes is getting a little out of hand. Like, a lot of these people are not okay. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
call it out. I'm gonna call it out because this shit is not okay. Like the shit that you're trying to make her seem like she's up here when some of the shit she does fucking falls short. Like you need to knock it the fuck off. I love Mercedes. Like I love her. A lot of shit that you cope about is not copable. She has not been hitting the mark. This is the first time in forever she actually sound like a great fucking promo. This is the first time forever. She's a bad promo. She's really fucking bad. She sucks. This was the first time she actually sounded like she was good. This was the first time
Yeah,
ever she sounded like she good. Like once she gets in the ring, oh, all bets are off. She's one of the best in the world. Promos, she can't do shit. Don't sit there and lie to yourselves about oh she can cut a promo. Oh, mother is cooking. Mother is not cooking. The stove ain't even on sometimes. Like don't give me that shit. Like that
I've
shit
honestly
ain't
never liked her promos.
her promos in WWE. Sometime like if she had like a one liner, it'll hit and you'd be like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. But like
Yeah,
her promos, like just normally is not. It ain't good. Her wrestling, oh, it's the best. She's 5 stars. Like every time she's in the ring, it's 5 stars. It's like, and I'm not just
yes,
saying that because like, oh, like I'm a stan of hers. It's she knows how to wrestle. Like she knows how to wrestle. Like she is like somebody that you watch and go, okay, that's a great wrestler. When you have wrestling matches that other wrestlers go, yo, that was one of the greatest wrestling matches I've seen. I didn't know women could wrestle like that. That's when you know you're fucking good. When you inspire a generation to go, I want to be a wrestler because you've seen her wrestle, yeah, that means you're fucking good. Like,
yep.
I'm not taking nothing away from her wrestling. I'm just saying her promos ain't shit. So, back to the show. We had the main event, which was Okada versus Dax. And I'm not even going to lie, it's going to take me some getting used to wrestling television Okada because I'm just so used to him just having like these great matches without like this like rest holds and like this slow down shit. It's like it's kind of bothering me, but it's like he's still good, but it's like it's not the Okada I'm used to. It's just a different television version of Okada. It's gonna take me some getting used to.
The quote unquote elite version, if you will.
Yeah, and of course Dax is always great. It's like I don't remember too many bad Dax matches. I don't even think he has that many. To be honest with you, like Dax
Yeah,
is
he's
Dax is really good. So Okada wins, and then after the match, the Elite comes down, beats down Dax. Cash comes out, Brian comes out, and they're waiting for the fourth. And the fourth is Darby Allin.
minus the
What was
bus.
what was your thoughts when Darby Allin came out?
What the fuck? Literally, like that. With the way I said it and everything.
Dude, as soon as he came out, I was like, what the fuck is he doing here? And he gets in the ring, he helps them win. Then after the show goes off, he goes, yeah, I'm still not fully healed. I'm still limping. Why are you here? Also, I was under the ring, and when Dax hit that suplex, I got hit in the head with a steel beam. I think I'm going to go to the hospital because I might have a concussion. Like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Like, come on. Like, no. Like, someone needs to stop this man.
Dude, it was at that point, I'm like, hold up, is he even going to make it to the fucking pay per view? Like, what the fuck? He said he's going to be there,
Like,
but like, come on.
and if he doesn't, who replaces him now?
I don't know, fucking put Claudio in there, but like, holy shit, do not let that man wrestle. Jesus
At this point, you might
Christ.
as well put Claudio in there already. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, like, I feel so bad. It's like every time he's always trying to kill himself. And like, he almost died. It's like, okay. Like, holy fuck.
I'm just throwing this out there. Like,
Hmm.
he hasn't climbed the mountain yet. Wait for that.
Oh, Jesus. Holy shit. So we go to WWE, we go to Monday Night Raw. Drew McIntyre comes out and he starts talking shit about Punk. And he basically says Punk ain't shit, and he's gonna kick his ass. And Punk costs him his King of the Ring spot. And then Damian Priest comes out. And Damian Priest basically told him, Drew, you're the fucking problem. Nobody else is the problem. You're the fucking problem, Drew. And they basically like when they got in the ring, I literally was like, I don't even know if I care about this match until Priest cut his promo. And I was like, you know what? I kind of do care about this match now. I care.
He more or
Like,
less said like this is all Drew's fault.
mm-hmm. So then we had the first round of the Queen of the Ring, and it was Io Shirai versus Shayna Baszler. And Michael Cole on commentary goes, "This isn't the first time they wrestled. They wrestled in Stardom." And I was like, "What? Like you brought that up?" And it was so funny because, like, once again, like there's a lot of people who don't know the history, and a lot of people was like, "Wait a minute, they wrestled in Stardom? Wait, Shayna was in Stardom? What? That was a thing?" And I'm just like, how do people not know some of this stuff? Like, I understand, like, you just like were fully WWE centric, but like, there was stuff that was like on the internet at this time. Like, how did a lot of people not know this? And on this podcast, like, every time, like, we used to cover NXT, I used to bring up Shayna Baszler was in Stardom. There was a whole rant I did with Stardom in NXT where I was like, this person was in Stardom, this person was in Stardom.
Yep,
So many
I remember
people were
that.
there. Yeah, it's like that's what the only thing that popped me was the fact that he brought it up on commentary, which means like WWE is like getting better. So then we had Carlito in the back, and he's trying to talk to Judgment Day, and Priest is like, "Dog, get the fuck out of here! You're not supposed to be here. We don't want you. Nobody wants you. Get the fuck out of here." And he said something kind of alluding to if you make us believe, then like maybe. So that led to something happening later on. So
He didn't have a mustache, by the way.
yep, because now he's heel. He's heel, Carlito. So
Yep.
then we had a backstage with Chad Gable and Otis and Tozawa. And it was so funny. He was like, "All right, Tozawa, you're gonna take on Bronson Reed tonight." It was like, no, you're gonna take on Sami Zayn, and Otis, you're gonna take on Bronson Reed. Then he was like, no, 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 no. I'm switching that. Tozawa, you're taking on Bronson Reed. And Otis, you're taking on Sami Zayn. And you better beat him down. And then he goes to leave, and Maxine is standing there. And Ivy now comes up, and she's like, yo. She was like, you all right? We could train. And she's like, well, Master Gable said we can't train with anybody else but him. And he's like, leave her alone. And he's like, you're pretty good, Ivy now, but leave Taylor not so swift alone. I was like, God damn, that's fucked up.
I laughed. That shit
Me
was
too.
funny.
So then we had Kathy Kelly interview Kofi Kingston, and Woods is on crutches, and I don't even know how he got injured. Like I don't even remember what his injury was.
I don't either.
So then we had R-Truth in the back, and he's talking to Pierce, and like him and Miz are talking, and they're talking about the tag team titles, but I don't know what they're talking about the tag team titles. And then Kiana James comes in, and she just like starts talking, and then she leaves. Like, oh, okay.
You think
And then
she's
we,
gonna wind up being like a co-general manager type of
I,
shit, like
I really hope not.
assistant?
I hope not. I hope she just wrestles.
Yeah.
So then we had the greatest thing for voices because we had Lillian Garcia come out because Samantha Irvin pulled her out, and she came out and she introduced Kofi Kingston for the match. And that was awesome. And she gave Samantha her flowers on television, and that was great.
Passing the torch.
Yep. So then we had the second round of the King of the Ring match, which was Kofi Kingston versus Gunther. And I immediately was like, oh, this is going to be a really quick match. Gunther's going to beat the shit out of him. Kofi just jumped Gunther in the beginning and beat the fuck out of him until he got in the ring. And then he got in the ring and it was like a straight up back and forth fight. And then Kofi wound up losing because we're like, damn, I mean, it was a good match because like that was not what I expected. What about you?
I expected a squash.
Me too.
Like
But
I
I'm
kept
glad.
joking with you, like why would they put Kofi against him? Like he can like the whole theory. Like I don't know how true it is. Like Kofi's chest is fucked up because of Big Show. So what do you think Gunther's gonna do?
Oh, he fixed it. He fixed his chest.
Yo, it'd be funny you say that, and then next time we see him, like his chest is just right. Like what the fuck?
That would be fucking hilarious. So then we had a backstage thing. Jackie was interviewing Lyra Valkyria, and Liv comes up and Liv goes, "Was Becky always a bitch?" And Lyra goes, "Ask her yourself." The camera pans out, and Becky's right there. And this was the worst fucking punch Becky ever thrown. She threw it and she hit Liv, and it was like, "What were you like? What were you doing? Like that wasn't even a good punch."
She punched Dominic better than she punched her.
Oh yeah, she knocked him the fuck out.
Yep.
So then we had Karrion Cross basically say, "Yo, you need to get your shit together, Kofi." I don't know what that means. Like, I hope that it's nothing of like they're trying to break the New Day up. I don't know what's
That's
going on
exactly
there.
what it is.
I hope not. That would suck.
Dude, like you don't know the carrying cross thing by now. He says something in like months, maybe like a year down the line, something huge happened with that person. He did it to Roman. He did it to Shinsuke. He did it to AJ. Like, what the fuck?
But I hope this time it means that the whole New Day go bad instead of just like one person.
He has to talk to Xavier after that. Then
Yes. So then Bronson Reed just beat Sakura Tozawa in like 5 seconds. That shit was funny. Then Kaiser was
what?
talking to Jackie, not Jackie, Kathy Kelly, and they just were talking about nothing. Like, cause like she basically was like, you know that you suck, right? And he's like, oh, my bad, and he walked off.
He said
So
about fighting somebody. I forget who it was. I want to say it's Sammy, but I'm not 100% sure it was Sammy.
yeah, he was talking about the IC title, and he was talking about
Yeah,
Sheamus. He was talking about Sheamus. That's what he was talking about. He said Sheamus was
Sheamus. There
delusional.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we had the funny thing because Jackie's in the back. She's talking to Pierce, and Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne come in, and they basically go, "Yo, like, listen, we're glad to be here at Raw, and like, we want to do stuff in the matches, but you know, we're cool." And Tyler Bate just like leaves, and Pete Dunne's like, "Why did we come in here?" And they leave. And as they leave, and Pierce goes, "You know what's funny? Like, I was just about to say that they're in a four-way, and the winner gets to go for tag team titles, but I mean, I guess they're found out later." And then Braun Breaker comes in, and Braun's like, "Why wasn't I in the King of the Ring tournament?" And he's like, "Braun, I promise you, I will do something for you later." Braun's pissed off, and he walks off. I'm actually, I'm actually mad at that though. I am.
So he's not in the King ring.
No, not that he's in the King of the Ring, that they're not doing anything with Braun. And his whole gimmick is he's mad that he's not getting any shine. And like the thing is, this is what's going to happen. He's going to be mad he didn't get any shine, and his whole thing is he's just going to start wrecking people one after another
I,
after
w-
another after another.
I was just thinking that. Yeah.
And like the only thing that's pissing me off about that is the IC title match between Chad Gable and Sami Zayn. That's more what I want to see because it's like more of a story. And him just like running through people, he has to have a title at the end of this. Like he has to win a title. So
Yeah.
the Intercontinental title is the only one I see going because he's not winning a world title either. So he has to win a title, and they have to do something with him to make him believable. And I guess he could something later on. I don't know. So then we had the second round of the Queen of the Ring, Lyra Valkyria versus Zoe Starks, and Lyra Valkyria beats Zoe Stark. So now next week is Io versus Lyra Valkyria, which I'm excited about. I'm really excited about.
That's gonna be a fucking awesome match.
Yes. So Jey Uso cut a promo on the back talking about how he's gonna beat Ilya Dragunov, and then we had Sammy versus Otis, and Otis the whole time Chad Gable was like, "Don't do the worm, don't do the fucking worm. You better not do the worm." And then Chad rips off his shirt. He's about to do the worm, and he fucking loses. Dude, like
But he lost because of fucking Chad, though.
I know. And then Chad slapped the shit out of him, and Otis like just like sadly just followed along like a puppy. I cannot wait till the Creeds fucking leave his ass. I can't. So we had a Braun Strowman bread thing with JD McDonough. Like I thought this was gonna lead to something, but like I feel like it's gonna lead to something in the worst possible way because he's gonna cost them the tag team titles. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be a thing. We had Becky versus Dakota Kai, which was a really good match. And then after the match, Damage Control tried to beat up Becky, and Lyra came out to help her. And they were back to back because it was Lyra and Io. They're like, we're gonna fight next week. We're gonna fight. But while they had their backs turned, Liv beat the shit out of Becky.
Fucked up her
So,
shoulder.
yep. Then we had Ilya Dragunov cut a promo talking about how he's gonna destroy Jey Uso. And Guffer came up, and immediately everybody just popped because we know that's exactly what we want. And as soon as he came up, I was like, we're not getting what we want. We're not getting what we want. This fucking sucks. We're not getting what we want. So then we had a four-way Finn Balor and JD McDonough versus the New Catch Republic, the Authors of Pain, and the Creed Brothers. This match was really fucking good, but fucking Carlito helped Judgment Day win. And after that, Priest said, you know what? You might be in the Judgment Day. You're kind of cool.
Carlito, Carlito, Carlito.
So then we had one of Jay's best matches, which was the main event. Jey Uso versus Ilya Dragunov. And Jey Uso won. I've never seen so many people get so angry so fast for no reason. Like, dude, they
I
got
was fine.
like the funny part was like I thought about it. I was like, why would they put Ilya Dragunov versus Gunther on a regular fucking match on Raw instead of a big pay per view?
Hmm.
I'm like, yeah,
Exactly.
Jey Uso is gonna win. And like when he came out, he looked like the fucking main event, like the fucking Firefly yeeting around, and it's like, okay, all right. Like Jey Uso is a fucking big star. He's the guy, and Jay beat Ilya Dragunov. People were so mad. They were like, WWE doesn't know how to do anything. They book badly, and it's like, how? Like it's he Jay is a fucking star. There's no denying it. Like the crowd fucking goes wild for him. He's a fucking star. He's over. He's a main event level star. He should be in the King of the Ring main event. Like that's fine. Like Ilya Dragunov could rehab and like trust me, Angry Mad Dragon is the best. Like it's not a bad thing. Relax.
He'll recover. He's fine. It's not a big deal.
Exactly. So now we got to go to NXT. And it starts off with a dumbass mystery. A dumbass mystery. Because Fucking Nomdar is laid out, and Nomdar's out. He's out cold. Who attacked him? Who attacked Nomdar? And
Who?
then
Who?
the
Who?
this is the funniest shit. They go, it had to be Trick. And she goes immediately, no, it wasn't Trick. And they was like, how do you
How
know?
you know?
She was like, like, oh, we know how you know.
But they don't know how she knows.
Yeah, they don't know, but we know. So
Yep.
Kiana James is down here and she's talking to Izzy Dame and she's like, yeah, you're going to do good in your first match. But her first match is against Sol Ruka. Like, the fuck? Like, you think Izzy Dame. I like the fact that they gave Izzy Dane her own entrance music. Like, she's a person now.
She did good.
Mm-hmm. So Soul beat Izzy Dane. So Soul's now in the main event. I mean, not the main event, the North American ladder match. I'm happy for that.
Yeah. Like she's gonna
Because
be like great in the ladder match.
yeah, and we saw somebody, and I don't remember the promotion. I think it was reality or wrestling. The girl put her legs in she did a handstand, put her legs in the ladder, pulled herself up, and climbed up the ladder. And somebody literally said, "Soul Ruka, you have 24 hours to respond." And now Soul Ruka's in the ladder match, and it's like, oh, she's gonna respond. Yeah, this is gonna be a thing. So
Yeah, I think it was reality wrestling or whatever.
yeah. So then we had a backstage thing where it's fucking the family and they're talking to Ava, and Ava's like, "Yo, where are the guys?" And she was like, I don't know." And then she was like, "Oh, where's the referee?" Oh, about that. Here's $20,000. Like, okay.
Like what the fuck?
So then we had BBC and Brinley Reese, and fucking Idris has a fucking lucky rabbit's foot. And he's holding it and he's like, this is gonna work. He's like, I promise. He's like, I'm gonna be lucky. I'm gonna be lucky. And Brinley just comes in and throws it. And she's like, no, you don't need this. And he's like, dude, what? And I'm like, yep, they're fucked.
I'd be mad as shit.
Like, I can't wait till they finally break this streak of bad luck and they actually become a tag team.
I hope
So,
that's the end game.
yes. So then we had Shayna backstage with Lola Vice. And they're talking about how cool they are. And all of a sudden, they just get their asses beat by fucking Kumra Petrovich and Natty. And during the whole thing, Lola punches this random girl. And I seen it happen for no reason. She punched this girl, and I was like, oh, nothing's going to happen with this. Well,
I even
apparently,
asked her, I'm like, did that girl get hit?
yeah, she got punched in the face, and apparently it turned into something. So we
Yeah.
had BBC versus OTM. And during the match, Brinley Reese and Jada started fighting. But also during the match, Malik's boot started to come off. It started to come off slowly. And I said it to you. I was like, dude, Malik's boot is wide open. What the hell's going on? And it played into the ending of the match. When he went to go for a jump, the boot tripped him up and they lost. So bad luck.
And it ain't over yet.
Yep. So Noam Dar's in the back and they're still trying to get them together. And Lash Legend, she's like, listen, I ain't got time for this. I got a match. So she gets ready for her match with Ivy Nile. And to be honest, like, I literally have no idea why the fuck they called people down from the main roster. And I said it to you, like, I don't know why they called people down from
Yeah.
the main roster. And like, they're literally debuting new women every fucking second. It's like, what is the point? So then we had a backstage with Too Fast, Too Furious, and they got the tag titles. And then Ridge Holland comes out and he's trying to stick up for him against the Good Brothers, who keep saying, "You don't go here. You're not part of this team. We're NXT." It's like, what?
No, you're not.
Like, dude, those guys are on Smackdown. What are they doing here?
Exactly. How the hell did this happen anyway? Because like after like next week or whatever, shouldn't they be locked on into their own thing?
Dude, they should be locked onto their own thing now. But they're just like, fuck it, we're part of NXT. Me Chin too.
Yeah.
So Ivy now loses to Lash Legend, which Lash is getting better and better each week. She's great.
Mm-hmm.
So Javon Evans is on his way out because he's about to make it bouncy.
Catchphrase.
Yes. And you hated that catchphrase. That's fucking hilarious.
No, I didn't hate the catchphrase. I hated the fact that he is legit too fucking bouncy. Like
But
he jumps too high, so like it looks like his moves are off. He's getting
mhm,
better at it though. Like just the right amount of bouncy.
right. So then we have one of the funniest things, and what makes it even funnier is the fact that there's a picture that go with this. So Ava's talking. Ava's in the back, and she gets caught by the girl who got punched, and her name is Carly Bright. And Carly's like, "Dude, I got punched by Lola Vice, and I want to fight Lola Vice." But in the background, in Ava's office, the blinds go up, and it's fucking what is her name? Tatum Paxley.
Actually,
Tatum
yeah.
Paxley. She's back there. And Tatum Paxley tweeted out a picture from inside the office.
Oh really? Oh shit.
Yes. So Oral Mensa takes on Javon Evans. And Renegade said, "I'm not a fan of Oral Mensa. He doesn't do anything." And all of a sudden, Oral Mensa just started working his ass off. And you're like, you know what? I take that back. He's actually really good.
No, I said, did he hear me?
Oh, he definitely heard you because as soon as you said it, he just started busting his ass. He's like, "Oh shit, he's really good."
Because originally they presented him as a jobber. Like he kept losing and shit. So which he lost his match anyway, but still,
Yeah, but he
he did
did
better.
good when he lost his match. That's the funny part.
Yeah. Because you don't
But
have to win, but do something.
mm-hmm. And Trick came out and distracted Oro, and he held up Javon Evans' hand, so they're cool. Charlie Dempsey said later on he's gonna win. Yeah,
But he didn't have his guys with him. They're
yeah,
still looking
because
for them.
they got kidnapped last week, and they're gone because they were in a parking lot. Dun dun
Yep.
dun. So
Poor guy.
this was hilarious. So Wesley comes out and Wesley's talking, and he's talking about he's glad to be back and he's happy to be here and he wants to. Oh man! As soon as he starts talking, Obafemi comes out. So Wesley starts talking again about how he wants the North American Championship. Ivar comes out. He's like, "God damn it!" He starts talking like he literally picks up the mic to talk again. Then Josh Briggs comes out. God, fuck! It,
I think he literally like said that. Like, oh shit.
he did. And then he tries to convince Oba to have a four-way with all four of them. Oba goes, nah, I'm not doing this shit. Like, you fight amongst yourself. Whoever wins gets a title match. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, he
So,
thought better of it. I thought it was gonna be a 4-way.
me too. So then we have the Good Brothers on their way out. And Ridge Holland is looking for a partner. And Renegade said, "Watch it be Duke." And they swerved us because they walked up to him and Duke was there. They was like, "How about this dude?" It was like, "What? No." He was like, "No, I don't want to be a partner." Riley Osborne was like, dude, I don't want to do this. He's like, no, no, no. You're gonna be his partner. He's like, I don't want to be his partner. Okay. He's like, yeah, he's my partner now. God damn it. So
And he doesn't like him for shit.
nope. So Jasmine Nix is in the back. She wants to sign a card for JC, and Lexus King just randomly signs it some random name because he's trying to hit on Jasmine Nix. This thing with him trying to hit on every chick is getting annoying.
He called JC Amy at first, and then he signed the fucking card Jackie.
That is fucking hilarious. Like I want him to never get a girlfriend because this is annoying. Like his whole thing is I'm a player, I'm going to get a girl eventually.
No. You're incorrect in that. You're totally
Uh-huh.
incorrect in that. If he doesn't get a girl, this is going to continue.
Oh,
So
well
he has to get a girlfriend so it could stop. But it has
oh,
to be like a
shit.
total bitch, someone that would like whoop him, whatever, like control him and shit. So there you go.
Yeah, I want that. I want him to fuck like he has to get a girl. So
So, someone that would dominate him.
yes. So then we had the tag match with the KCU and the Good Brothers, and the Good Brothers win because they have to win, and the other two aren't a tag team.
And fuck Reg.
Dude, Ridge is about to go. He's going to get schooled. That's the problem. He's going to get schooled.
God damn it.
So Carly Bright takes on Lola Vice. She does good for her first television match, but she loses.
Yeah.
And then Kumra Petrovich and Natty just beat the shit out of Shayna and Lola. And Natty is talking, and Kumra just snatches the mic. Is like, next week is a tag match. You two against us two. Raw. I was like, what the fuck? Like, why are you so angry?
Like, Natty gonna turn on her because of that shit. Like, you ain't gonna disrespect me, bitch. And second, just a tag team match? Like, shouldn't I have like a stipulation? So, but like, one, Natty's gonna like fucking get her back for that because like, you fucking disrespect me, bitch, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then second, like, shouldn't this be like a stipulation? Because like they've been going in on each other, so I feel like they haven't had a tag team match yet, granted, but it should be a stipulation. What do you think?
Apparently, it's just going to be a regular match because, like, it's just it's gonna be over, but like there's spoilers, and I'm not gonna say them here on the podcast, but like there's spoilers, and it's like it ends in a way that I'm like, I didn't see that coming, but I did see it coming. But
Okay,
yeah, like it's gonna end. So this is the end of it.
got you.
So after that, we get Ridge, and he's talking, and Riley Osborne's like, you know what, I accept you, and Thea hugs him. So Duke is not happy about it. Duke just has his face like, yeah, fuck you. Like I fucking hate you. Dude, Duke, I think Duke is gonna fucking beat the shit out of Ridge Holland.
I hope so. We need a little bit more out of Ridge. I mean, not
Mm-hmm.
Ridge, Duke.
What? Yeah,
Duke.
we need more out of Duke. Duke Poke. So then we get to the main event. Tony D'Angelo versus Charlie Dempsey. Charlie Dempsey wrestles this match, and Tony D'Angelo gets the win. He gets the first win, then Charlie Dempsey gets the second win. Then Tony D'Angelo gets the last win, and he wins the Heritage Cup. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Funny part, most of this match, like Charlie Dempsey was by himself.
Yep, until the guys came out at the very, very end. And
Yeah,
it was funny because Damon Kemp, like, this is the first time we've seen him with his hair out, and he has long ass hair.
right. Like it fucked me up. I'm like, dude, is that him? Like, yeah, his hair is out. Oh,
And then we go to the back, like, we cut off real quick. They go, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, go to the back, go to the back. Something's happening. They go to the back, you see Wesley's laid out, Ivar's laid out, and then we see Briggs laid out. They're like, what happened? And then Gallus goes, we're back. You thought that we was going to leave? You're wrong. It's like, oh shit, Gallus is back.
like what the fuck? That was like really random.
Yep. They're they're going to be around for a long time. And it's a random
Yep.
reason why they're going to be around for a long time. You know why?
Cool. Why?
Because of The Rock.
The Rock likes him, I guess.
No, no. Not only does The Rock like them, the training, every training session The Rock had to get back to where he was, Gallus did that. Gallus boys
Oh
trained The
shit.
Rock to get back to normal. So, yeah, Gallus is going to be around for a while.
Do you foresee him getting titles?
Listen, not even going to spoil a spoiler, but I may happen sooner than a lot of people think.
Okay.
But yeah, that happened. So I mean, yeah, we just like ran through all of that. And Ricky Starks. I want to talk about Ricky Starks. Like Ricky
Okay.
Starks, they were talking about Ricky Starks on Twitter, and he was like, "Yo, I'm not even fucking on any shows." He's like, "They don't put me on shows." He's like, "I'm not booked." He was like, "I'm perfectly fine. I'm not booked." So everybody's like, "Okay, Ricky Starks is going to go to WWE. He's going to go to WWE." And I'm right there with everybody. I think he's going to WWE sooner than later.
Yep.
Because like this feels like him saying stuff on Twitter. It feels like he's going to lead a company soon, and it's going to be. I mean, it's not going to be a bad thing for AEW because they got enough people. So yeah, it's a thing.
Like not a knock on him, but like I didn't even notice he was gone. Not really a knock, but you know. So AEW doesn't need him per se, but he doesn't need
Exactly.
AEW either. It's kind of a win-win for both of them.
Hmm. But yeah, like this is a thing. He's going to be gone, and we kind of predicted that though. We kind of predicted that he was going to
Yep.
go to WWE, and we're here. And that's a
Said
thing.
it a while ago.
Yes. And that the Vince McMahon trial is still a thing. And they wanted to go to arbitration, which is basically to settle out of court. I don't want it to go to settle out of
Okay.
court because like they want to do this because like they want to get this over with as quick as possible. And they're trying to use like all of this different things. The funny thing is like people got really mad when they was like, "Oh, WWE's joining in because WWE is part of the lawsuit," and it's like they have to join in. They can't just go, "You know what? Fuck it, we're not doing this." They have to join in because they're part of the lawsuit. So they're like, "All right, fuck it, like we're in." And everybody wants us to go to arbitration. If it goes to arbitration, this just disappears. Nothing else happens. I don't want her to go to arbitration because I don't want it to disappear and nothing happen. I want him to go to jail. I want him to.
Yes.
I want them to go. Fuck this. Oh shit, Vince, you're a nasty motherfucker. You're going to jail. Like I want him to pay out of pocket, pay that lady, pay everybody else. I want him to go to fucking jail. I want Johnny Ace's ass to go to jail, and the world will be better. Like I don't want them to get off scot free. I don't want them to just disappear. I want them to go to jail, face some time, do like they did fucking Cosby, do like they did fucking Epstein. Throw him in jail. Throw him in jail. Like, just throw them in the fucking jail. And whatever happens, happens. But throw their asses in jail. They need to go to jail. And, like, them going to arbitration to get out of this ain't going to work for me.
Justice needs to be served. Like, and like, if they go to arbitration, then that's not justice. People gonna get paid. People gonna be okay, but it's not good.
Exactly. Like, I want him to feel some kind of pain. Like, feel some kind of pain.
Yeah,
Go to jail. Like, get your rights taken away. Just, I want him to pay. Like, now all the bullshit about him trying to use this. Oh, no, no, no. This NDA was signed before this bullshit. Now you got to pay, pal.
100%.
So, yeah, like, we basically covered everything, and we're going to be back this weekend after Collision Page. Yes, Collision and Rampage are still a thing. They're not stopping. They're going to stay together for a while. Don't like it.
Dude, at this point, they might as well like put both like shows together. I know you just said literally as I'm talking you don't like it, but they should might as well just do it. Like, cause Rampage is a sucky ass show. No one pays attention to it. They have like the off the wall like banger here and there, but Collision's the best show.
But do you know what the funny part about this is? Every time they do the Collision Rampage thing together, and this fucking fucks
Yeah.
me up every time. It's like Collision is like you watch Collision, you're like, oh my god, Collision is so great. Then they go to the last hour, which is Rampage. It seems like everything just slows down and it sucks. Like it is the weirdest
Mm-hmm.
thing. It just goes, boop, it drops off at that hour. You're like, the fuck is this? And it was like it's so easy. They could keep the hype up and it could just be the whole same thing throughout the whole 3 hours. And it's like, nope. At the end, you just do nothing, relax, and do shit. Like, well, goddamn, pal.
It's like when Vince was in control of Raw, like a while ago and whatever. Like that last hour of Raw would always like it would go slow and shit. You know what I mean? That's how
Yeah,
that feels.
that's
Like
a,
it's not cohesive. It's not the same show.
yeah. It just feels bad, and it's like, no, no. You have to know Rampage is a shitty show, and we're gonna show you shitty ass Rampage. Like, no, like, we just had a
Like for
great
all that, you
show.
might as well not have it.
Exactly. And Sami Zayn said in a podcast that with Vince McMahon around, he know he would never be world champion. He's like, yeah, I'll never be world champion. He said, now that Triple H is around, there's a possibility I might be a champion. I'm
Yeah.
like, I agree. Like, I agree. So,
You've been like off the podcast. We've been talking about that. Like you've been saying like preaching for him to be that shit. So yeah.
mm-hmm. So any last words?
Up since the last thing, Sami Zayn for champion.